Hello, my friends. It's an honor to be here. I hope you are well and safe. My name is Dani Monteiro. I am Brazilian Master in Computer Engineer and I have been working with data for almost 20 years. Today, I have a consultancy called Double B Soft and a training portal called Dani Academy. In addition, I work as a data engineer at XP. I've already won some awards inside and outside Brazil, like Microsoft Regional Director and MVP, and last year I won the Williams All Award from MongoDB, and I am hoping to win this year too, but this is our secret. I sleep little, and this is not a joke, and like a lot of people. So I wrote a book about MongoDB in Portuguese and English. Today I am here to talk to data scientists and anyone who wants to be a data scientist. Do you know how MongoDB can help you on this journey? I divided this lecture into stages. Our first topic is about data science and its stages. Then I will talk about the whole of the data science, about the data repositories, and finally about tools for data manipulation. For many years, I have heard many people tell me that their dream is to working with data science. This would be beautiful if people did not give up because they believe that the work is exclusively to professionals who are statistically proficient. Give up on our dream is not a good way. I believe that currently it is extremely important to have an optimistic view of the world. So if you want to work with data science, don't be alarmed. See that you have several possibilities for action because data science involves several stages, and this is what I want to show you in this topic. Very briefly, we can say that organizations use data to make a profit. The data goes through several stages until it generates the results expected by the business. We can divide data processing into the following steps. How data are stored in a source, are processed in real time or in batch, stored in a repository, used by machine learning algorithms, stored in analytical databases, stored in databases for reports, and this whole cycle needs to be orchestrated. Not all steps will always be necessary or are always carried out, but note that you have made incredible possibilities for action. Friends, if this is your dream, promise me not to give it up. Speaking of dreams, being here talking to you about this subject that I love and that is part of my daily life proves that dreams come true. So let's go ahead. According to Harvard Business Review, the data scientist is the sexiest professional of the 21st century. According to contractors, he or she is an expensive professional. According to other people, they are very rich people. Others say that he or she is the most beloved professional of the organization. They have access and priority in everything. In summary, the role of data scientist is responsible for transforming data into business intelligence. It is not enough that he or she is a technical specialist, but a professional who understands the demands of the business and identifies methods to solving problems and taking advantage of opportunities using the most valuable asset of the organization, the data. For the job to be successful, the data needs to be quality and the mechanisms to manipulate the data need to be simple. The data scientist can use MongoDB as a data repository in some processing steps. At this stage of the lecture, we will learn about the possibilities that we have. When I talk about the data location, I am saying that MongoDB can be used as a data source, as a repository, as an analytical data source, or data sourcing for report. Let's talk about 4 possibilities. All very powerful and very important, but depending on the data location, you may or may not have some possibilities that will be present below. The first one is MongoDB Community Server. This is the most popular MongoDB version. This is open source. Look like advanced enterprise version, but its use requires that the applications are compatible with SSPL license. Be careful, okay? Open source is different from free software. The license regulates the use and needs to be respected. The second possibility is MongoDB Advanced Server, a powerful, robust version supported by MongoDB and C with tools for monitoring and punctual backup. This version does not have limitations of SSPL license, but is a paid version. It is the MongoDB that must be installed on the server or in the infrastructure you choose. This is MongoDB on premises. MongoDB Atlas is MongoDB on the cloud, which you pay according how much you use. It is very similar to the enterprise version. You can choose the layers with the appropriate hardware version, the important resource, the cloud provider that will be used. This is multi-cloud because you can choose which cloud you will host your MongoDB Atlas. Data Lake is very cool. MongoDB Atlas Data Lake allows you to quickly query data in any format on Amazon S3 using MongoDB query language. The data can be in JSON, BSON, CSV, Avro, Parquet, and you can consult them without ETL process. It sounds crazy, right? But just provide access to your S3 buckets, make the appropriate settings for access, and start to running queries. One of the biggest mistakes I see in my consultancies is the underutilization of the very powerful resources. So that you don't make this mistake, let's talk about MongoDB possibilities for data manipulation. These are tools that every data scientist must know. I really like using MongoDB to work with data science because it gives me a lot of possibilities. Remembering that data can be in MongoDB or go to MongoDB. Don't underestimate the power of find. Believe me, with it you can do incredible data manipulations and extract a lot of information. Because I wanted to start this topic with the find command. It is indispensable because it is used to search data within a MongoDB collection. It can be used in all MongoDB versions. MongoDB aggregation framework is made on the concept of data processing pipelines. Documents enter a multi-stage pipeline that transforms the documents into aggregated results. Using the aggregation framework was complicated before 2018 because the creation of the pipeline was boring and involved remembering the parameters of each stage. But then the aggregation pipeline builder arrived, my life changed. Really, because with it I have a lot of facilities in data manipulation. I have a visual interface, I have the possibility to export the pipeline to my favorite programming language and other features that simplify my life. Aggregation Pipeline Builder is available on MongoDB Compass and can be used on all MongoDB versions. Friends, this item come in and out of the presentation many times, but it is important to know it. MapReduce has two stages, one of mapping and one of reducing. The map processes each document and issues one or more documents for each input document, and reduction combines the input of the map operation. The reduction can use custom JavaScript functions to perform operations. Having the JavaScript flexibility is not as good as it looks. Beware the amount of data and the type of manipulation that is done. For the same operations, MapReduce tend be less efficient and more complex than aggregation pipeline. MongoDB for BI connector is very cool because it offers a great facility with we can extract data from many sources and include it in MongoDB, or we can extract data from MongoDB to generate reports using tools like Power BI, Tableau, and Excel. Other usage scenarios include using the BI connector to easily include in MongoDB data generated by Excel applications, mobile devices, social networks, IoT, and the data stored in your relational database. In short, we can simplify the ETL process that move data from MongoDB to other source from analysis, and vice versa. Important point, we can use BI connector on MongoDB Atlas and MongoDB Advanced Server. In short, it's a paid feature and you will need to buy it to use. MongoDB Export is a command line tool. Very cool because it allows data from a collection or data or query to be exported to an external file in a JSON format or CSV format. Why is it important to talk about Mongo Export? Because Excel is very important tool for several teams. And if we make data available in CSV format, teams and even data science can manipulate the data using Excel, which is familiar and available. Another important point, MongoDB is available on community version. This is a fantastic connector because it is extremely powerful for a real-time analysis using the power of Spark and power of MongoDB. Apache Spark is a framework for big data processing that aims to process large data sets in parallel and distributed way. In addition, another important aspect is that it allows programming in some languages, Java, Scala, and Python. Imagine this. You need to process MongoDB data in near real time. Spark uses workers and memories and process the data very quickly. It's impressive because MongoDB has beautiful features for processing data in memory, but the connector for Spark takes processing to another level. It is fantastic. MongoDB connector for Apache Spark exposes all Spark libraries, including Scala, Java, Python, R. MongoDB is materialized as data frames and datasets for analysis with machine learning APIs, graphs, streaming, and SQL. Did you notice that now We don't have time to wait for complicated HTML to run. We need fast processing and quickly decisions, and Spark is great for that. I love this possibility. We can use Power BI, Tableau, Excel. All are incredible, wonderful, and allow the creation of very powerful dashboards. But none of them are native to MongoDB. It is very important that data science know the MongoDB charts because it is best prepared to deal with data stored in MongoDB. The process is relatively simple because we create a data source which can be a collection or a query or a view and create our dashboards. We can work with teams because the dashboard creation is collaborative, and we can leave graphics embedded in your applications, and we can schedule data updates. Change strings enable applications to string real-time data changes. It can be used as orchestrator or real-time message ingestion. Apache Kafka is an event streaming solution. We can summarize it in you produce a message. This message is attached to a topic. You consume that message. The Kafka integration with external systems like MongoDB is done through the use of Kafka Connect. This API allows the user to use out-of-box components that can pass data from external systems to Kafka topics and pass data from Kafka topics to external systems. The official MongoDB connector for Apache Kafka is developed and supported by MongoDB engineers and verified by Confluent. I believe that the good use of data is important for a better future. Use the right tools, deliver value to your company's business faster, and have more and more time to do what makes your heart happy. Our future is not so clear, yet we will keep our hopes up. Follow the guidelines of health organizations and maintain your self-safety. Friends, I would like you now, the Daily Academy, help me change the world. I've already offered a free MongoDB course, and now in June I will teach an advanced MongoDB course live and online. You are my special guests. My MongoDB ebook is available in Portuguese and in English. It is for sale on Amazon, but it is my gift to you. Use the code to download it. Muito obrigado, meus amigos. Thank you, my friends. It was very beautiful to be here with you. I am very grateful for opportunity, for our health and the health of those we love. Please stay safe. If it's possible, stay happy and help each others. Have my gratitude and count on me. Muito obrigada.